All right, guys. Ian Derrick, Central Coast Disc Golf, more West Coast Disc Golf Championships, round 3, part 2. Paul McBeth, 3-stroke lead over Philo. Nate 3 back of that, and Super and Brody hanging around. Hole 10, 340. What are you looking at, E?
Out here, La Mirada, we're playing the back 9, so the back 18 holes are all grouped up into some configuration called Golden State Layout. So these guys are typically, this is hole number 2 in the long position. It's the same as they played the other day, so they all know what they're getting into. It's really nothing different than what they practiced or played in the other day.
Gotcha. So a pretty uphill shot here, huh?
Initially, yeah, you want something that'll hold straight. Like
Ooh.
Brody's shot a little higher would have been perfect because you do need a little fade
Gotcha.
in there.
I think it was worm burning all the way up.
Yeah, it looked like it was burning.
Yeah. Paul, either a T-bird or a PD. Not stuck, though.
No, he hung it out to the right. He wanted it right down the center, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah. And Super, a little low, getting a mean cut roll.
Yeah. He's still got work to do. He's pretty far out for his upshot.
Yeah. Opting for the forehand for that upshot.
Yeah, that from back there, that's the safest look, and he put it right in there.
Yeah, Super's forehand's really nice. Paul went...
Oh, so Paul was pissed because he went long.
Yeah, but still...
Still bangs it.
Still bangs a putt. Unreal. Nate looking to keep pace with Paul. Oh, Nate. He makes those all day. Come on.
He had a lot of flutter coming out of his hand.
Yeah. Oh, Philo overcompensating for Nate's putt or something.
Must have been.
Yeah. Brody hoping to keep pace with Paul.
He's got work to do. He knows he's in the hole, and it doesn't help.
Yeah. Paul makes it look so easy.
Yeah,
this whole putting thing.
It's always fun to take people out when they see something like this, and it's just so hard when you're first coming out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But Paul getting a stroke on the card right there. 2 on Brody, up by 4 over Philo, 7 over Nate. We're on hole 11, 380. And what are we looking at, D?
You can take a couple lines. There's the straight down the middle with a little bit of a flex. Paul looks like he's going with the big forehand. And this is just a great shot, man. It really is effortless power. He's throwing it so much harder than you can tell from just watching his body motion.
Yeah, 380 is a big forehand.
Oh, yeah. It's downhill, so you get a little benefit from the elevation.
Gotcha. Nate also taking the forehand hyzer line.
Yeah, he's thrown a forehand or two in his time.
That he has. Did he clip that tree coming down?
It's hard to tell. I don't think so. But
okay.
You're going to see the other line here, Philo's that outside hyzer skip.
Huh. Wow.
Yeah, that was unexpected. I hadn't seen that before I watched these guys play. But, Philo knows his game, and he plays his game regardless of what anybody else is doing.
Yep, and he's played this course a ton.
Yeah.
And Super copies that shot. Comes a little short, but he's right on line.
Yeah, that's a tough look. That big old tree is in his way. It's going to be a really interesting putt.
Mm-hmm. Brody. Throwing backhand flex, but too low.
Yep.
Ooh, he ran that.
Brody, over the branch.
Yeah. Super also line up a putt for 2. Also a pretty scary look. Oh.
See, yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Should be able to make that par putt at least. Nate has a birdie look. Just outside the circle, comes up a little short left. What's Philo looking at here?
I thought he was in the tree for a second.
Yeah. Is he putting through the tree?
He has to, yeah.
He did, huh? Didn't quite work out, though. But should be able to make a par. Ooh, good comeback from Brody.
Yeah, nice finish.
And Super cleans up his par. Philo looking to do the same. No worries. And Nate also has a comebacker for par. Are they going to let Paul putt?
Oh, there he goes. Man, that's unbelievable.
Kidding me?
That's good.
That was pretty good.
There's Cupcake carrying Paul's bag.
No, nice, man.
I guess the kid had a picture up, and Paul said he looked like a cupcake, and the name stuck.
Nice,
Yeah.
I take it as
He's
Paul.
good, too, man.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
Can't make too much fun of you if Paul gave you your nickname, you know?
No.
Yeah. So we're on a hole 12, 525 par 4. Pretty straight, D.
It's pretty straight, and if you remember, we have out of bounces to the right of that ditch running down the center.
Uh-huh.
That swirly ditch, right is OB, so Nate is flirting with it. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's OB. And then you're thrown up onto an island green.
Oh, okay.
So most of these guys are just going to play right down the middle to hyzer finish and then take an upshot and try to get 3.
Gotcha. Philo, not stoked off that throw?
Nah, he's going to be short and back a ways. He'll still have a look, but it's one of those looks where you're going to make sure to give it enough that if you go OB, you go through the island so that way you have a drop in.
Okay, gotcha.
It's not ideal.
Super, kind of flirting with the OB, but that should play.
Yeah, that's the ideal shot. If you can get a little farther, you're just loving it, but that's a really good look.
Gotcha. That's a basket off to the right over there?
Straight down the pipe, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Brody, if he misses that tree, that'll work.
Yeah. Oh. Safe.
That was a good kick off that tree. They're figuring out where Nate's went out. OB?
Yeah.
That's Cupcake right there?
That's Cupcake.
Right
yeah,
on,
you'll
man.
see him all over, and he competes. I'm telling you, the kid's a shooter.
Nice, man. This is going to be Nate's third throw after an OB stroke. Onto this island green, Derek.
Yeah, and he's got a great look at it. It's got to get up, and wow, safe.
Nice. Good recovery.
That is a great shot. That is such a technical shot. Like, you guys don't understand until you're out there looking at it yourself.
Oh, yeah. Not short either. Bernie taking the backhand hyzer line at it.
Yeah, that's a great look.
Mm-hmm. Didn't see it
And
finish.
like I said, if you're short, you're coming back because you're throwing over OB the whole way, so you need to go long.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, you can see the ditch right in front of the basket. Oh.
Ah, Philo. See, well,
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that was going to happen, but now you see that's actually the way to play this.
Yep. Oh, super. What a great drive from
Atta boy,
Super.
Super.
Look at that thing. And Paul, also a pretty nice drive. Just getting onto the island. Gonna get a birdie. Nate looking to save his par after an OB drive. But a great upshot. Ooh.
Yeah, nice finish.
It was
This is
wobbling.
one of, yeah, that was a little scary.
Went in though. Paul makes his birdie, and Philo's taking his meter in. Looking to save a par. There we go. That's what you're talking about going long.
Yeah, you got to play this one smart, or you're losing a stroke to the entire field.
Mm-hmm. Brody, Carter birdie. It's a nice one.
Yeah, well played.
Along with Super. After Super had the nicest drive on that one.
He did.
Played really well. Paul's lead 6. He's playing pretty well.
He's doing all right.
Yep. We're on hole 13, 530-foot par 4. What are you looking at?
So this is one of those where 2 holes are combined.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it looks like Paul's throwing a cut roller, and you really need to turn the corner. You can also throw a skip shot just straight out there to finish hard left. And if you get the landing zone right, there is a wide open fairway just straight to the basket, but you got to really place your drive. So like what Brody's doing here, I like that shot because your upshot's longer, but it's just a straight shot down the pipe.
Gotcha. So Super and Paul through cut rollers. See what Nate's going to do here. And also throwing a cut roller.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't throw a cut roller because I can't, and it'll end up OB probably. Oh,
wow,
Nate.
Nate.
That's the shot. You know, he's still not going to be looking at a clean eagle, but man, that's great look for birdie.
Yeah. So Super finished a little left on his cut roller, and this is going to be Philo's second shot after a backhand skip shot. And he's going to be putting from there.
Oh yeah, he's right there.
And Birdie's second. Also through the backhand skip shot.
Yeah. See, so there's that alley just right to the basket.
Oh, yeah. So that'll work for him.
Yep.
And Nate, after that ridiculous cut roller.
What do you think? Throwing a dart right there?
I bet you're right.
Yep.
And here is Super. We his third shot. Got some signatures on that thing.
Yeah.
Nova?
Christmas? I can't tell.
Yeah. Where'd he go?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Guess we'll find out. Oh, Paul, after coming up short on his upshot, misses that birdie.
Oh, he didn't come down.
Oh, he didn't, did he? Oh, there. Mystery solved.
No 2-meter rule, so he'll just take his spot and finish his putt.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
super.
That putt was not nice, though.
No.
Oh, he makes the comebacker for a bogey. And Brody, after playing some smart golf right here, makes a birdie.
I love it. Comes out low like a bullet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Super hard pitch putt, man. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And Nate makes his birdie along with Philo, and Paul's going to tap in a par. Losing a stroke, but when you have 6, 1 ain't nothing.
No. And, the guy's 1053 rated, so what are you going to do?
Yeah,
now, this hole, okay, this is the combination of 3 holes. And the play here is a cut roller, or not a cut roller, just a roller shot that just catches the hill and avoids these trees. You want to just ride the ridge of that hill, and then by the time it gets down towards the basket is where it starts to lose steam and just turns over right towards the circle.
Gotcha. Nate throwing a forehand roller.
I could see that working. I mean, I know he didn't execute the way he wanted, but that's not a bad option.
Yeah.
It's just you are working the roll up the hill as opposed to landing at the top of the hill.
Gotcha. And then Philo throws the air shot, and it's not often you see somebody throw a backhand roller, then a forehand roller, and then an air shot on a hole.
No.
No,
cool.
And
so I heard about this. This is a McPro Rock 3.
Uh-huh.
He's just going to lay it down perfectly.
Wow. Missing everything.
Yeah. That's the line. You stand on top of that ridge, and that's circle's edge right there.
That's the basket right there?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What a shot. And Super, after watching that, he wants to do it too. Oh, get down. That's not going to turn over.
And he's sit.
Wow.
Downhill.
Oh my goodness.
At least he didn't go on the sidewalk.
He hit a tree right there at the end?
I think it just turned over and slipped back.
Wow.
Yeah, everyone's laughing. It's close.
Yeah. This would be Nate's second shot, throwing a forehand again, this time in the air.
It's a tricky upshot because there's a lot of trees and the basket's pretty well protected. So that was a really nice shot from Nate.
Sure was. Philo's second shot, throwing it right up the middle, a little high though. Yeah.
Oh, what a horrible kick.
Yeah, right? Just need to get that down a little bit and it would have worked. Brody, after a pretty decent backhand roller that caught a late tree. And finished a little short left. Gonna be putting.
Yeah, that's in his range.
Mm-hmm. And Super, after a pretty crazy cut roller, he's gonna get up and down for his birdie.
Yeah, hopefully Ken, he's kind of sitting. This is normally 9's pin, and he was kind of by 9's tee.
Oh, okay.
Paul hasn't gone yet, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen Paul. Wow, I think that's Paul's dish right there, isn't it? And Nate missed his birdie. This is gonna be Paul for eagle from just outside the circle. Oh, what?
Air ball, unreal.
Oh, come on. Philo saves his par at least.
Paul can only do so many impressive things per hole, and that was very impressive.
He hit his quota.
He's like, I'll just take a 3.
Yeah. Birdie with a nice putt for a 3. Paul looking to match that. You can see the focus on that comebacker.
Yeah.
He
waves to the crowd, but he's like, yeah.
Yeah, should have been eagle. Soup tapping in his birdie. And Nate with a par. And that's going to bring us to hole 15. And OB everywhere, Derek.
This one's crazy. This one also combines 3 holes, and you just have to lace it down the middle because it's a peninsula fairway all the way up until about 300 feet, and when you start to flare out to the right.
Uh-huh.
So almost throwing the same shot as you normally throw on this hole and just keeping it right there and I mean, this is a real par 5.
Yeah. Super placement shot off the tee here.
Mm-hmm.
And Super's got that Nuke OS in his hands.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Could have skipped OB, but it stayed in.
He's glad for that tree kick.
Mm-hmm. And looks like Nate is throwing his Sexton Firebird.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, getting way down the fairway. Nice work, Nate. And Philo throwing a rare forehand. Oh,
Settle.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dang.
Pretty sure that was a PD2, and those things skip, man.
Yes.
And looks like Super's throwing that Nuke OS again.
Oop. Yeah. This hole's danger the whole way.
Sure is. And Brody's second shot after a really nice placement shot on his drive, throwing a little turnover.
This one's hard because this is a pretty low ceiling fairway shot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of surprised I didn't see him throw a roller.
Yeah. Philo's third shot after an OB stroke. Looks like that'll play all right. Paul, that looks like a Star Destroyer. Is he cutting some corner here, Derek?
I hope so. I'm not sure.
Nope. Just up the gut.
I've heard him in interviews talk about how the low tunnel shots are kind of one of his specialties. So
Yeah.
I can see him looking at that and thinking, that's the way I'm going to go. Even
Yeah.
though he could probably go around it all.
Yeah. I guess there is that Mando with that light pole right there. Oh, there is, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep. Sexton throws a really nice forehand again after that, having the best drive. It's going to be Super's third shot.
That's out there. It's still quite a ways from the basket, but that's a good shot through those trees.
Mm-hmm. And looking at Brody's third.
I love that hyzer flip game he likes to play.
Mm-hmm. It's tracking towards the pin.
That looks good.
And this is going to be Philo's fourth shot, I believe. Hanging it out, hoping to get some skip towards the basket, and it's doing that. Hoping to save his 5. This is going to be Sexton's third shot.
That's deceiving. The basket looks a lot closer than it actually is.
Gotcha. And Paul's third shot.
Perfect.
Yeah. Looking at a birdie. It's going to be Super for his birdie.
See, he's a ways out. He's got to get it up there.
Well, it's probably at least 60 out, huh? Maybe even farther.
Yeah.
Gonna take a par. And that's going to be Philo for par, which would be nice after that OB drive.
Yeah, it'd be a good recovery.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I think he didn't think he was going to make it.
Yeah, right? It didn't look like it.
He kind of rolled away like, he was upset for a second.
Uh-huh. Brody finished pin high right and makes his birdie putt.
Awesome hole. Way to play that one.
For sure. Super.
I think this is probably one of the truest par 5s where, a 4 plays.
Oh, absolutely. Paul makes his birdie. Nate also for birdie. Doing work. Some nice birdies from Paul, Nate, and Brody. Super card in the bogey. We're on a hole 16, 310 feet. What's the word, D?
This is the same one they played in the previous round with 2 Mandy's on those jacaranda trees, maybe.
Uh-huh.
So you just want to play something that'll go straight up the middle with a light fade at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you could probably throw something like an FD2, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Would probably be about right.
Brody hit the gap along with Paul. Don't know how that finished. We'll see, though. And Nate Sexton.
You can see the flag waving. This hole gets a little touchy with that headwind. It's just enough that it kind of messes with your flight path just a little bit.
Yeah. Nate came out a little bit low there.
Yeah, it's unusual.
Mm-hmm. And Philo hanging it out wide, hoping to get some skip, but not so much.
Yeah. Wow, that's dangerous because that parking lot's OB right there.
Okay. And Super. Pretty aggressive pull.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah. And Nate for birdie putting right at the OB parking lot. Oh! What a run.
Beautiful run.
Sure was. I thought it was going in. Paul for his 2.
Got some trees there, or was it just the wind? I don't know.
I don't know. It was high, but it went in. I'll take it. And Brody's lining up his putt for 2. There it is.
Nice, Brody.
Yeah. Does work. Super with a great drive there.
Yeah, that was awesome. I think I see Chris Brophy in the background.
I believe you are correct, sir.
Got a Brophy sighting.
Yep. That guy's cool, man.
Oh, yeah.
Super
Been
nice
around
guy.
a while, too.
Yeah. Solid Masters player. And we are on to what? Hole 17, 585, par 4D. What's the word?
The word is we're playing around the outfield. So it's kind of funny because where you want to land is sloped towards the OB, so you kind of got to be careful. It takes a pretty big shot to get out there, and then, I don't know, pretty decent mid-range up to the basket.
Mm-hmm.
And Paul, I think he might have turned it over and gone long. It's hard to tell.
Yeah,
yeah. Dang.
Yeah, doing that Star Destroyer when you're Paul McBeth, they get flippy.
Yeah.
And Philo. Gotta imagine this is also a Star Destroyer. But this one doesn't look like it's going to turn over too much.
That's the line you want right there. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Wow. What a crash.
It's an awkward landing zone, honestly. Yeah, see, thumbs up. He knows that's a good one.
You don't get that too often from Philo, so that must have been great.
Yes.
Super. Hanging it out right, but playing safe.
Yeah, he's just playing smart golf, you know.
Mm-hmm. Super does that, and so does Sexton.
I like this approach. This is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that skip. Oh, yeah, a couple skips.
That'll do.
So now we got to remember that there's OB maybe 10 feet beyond the basket. So they're trying to get close, but they're also minding OB.
Gotcha. And it looks like you're talking about that slope towards the OB as well.
Oh, yeah.
That was a nice upshot from Brody, though. And Nate looking to follow suit. So that'll work. And Philo.
Nice.
Yeah. That looks like a drop in. And Paul, this is his 3rd shot after the OB drive.
Correct. So, yeah, he'll be taking a 4.
Mm-hmm. And a Nate for a birdie 3.
That's a nice putt. You know, it's a little bit of a tester because it's just OB right there. So if you miss it, it's probably going to be a penalty.
Yeah, an air ball is definite OB stroke. Paul takes his par. Ooh, Philo was pretty close to the OB there.
Mm-hmm.
But he made it. And that's going to bring us to hole 18, 625, par 4, dogleg right. What's the story?
Yeah, well, dogleg left. You have
sorry.
a lot of trees just right in front of you, and then you also have a lot of trees kind of long in the fairway. So if you can play a low shot through the tunnel and get a big skip left, that'll be good. It'll leave you high and have a nice approach shot. Or if you can just pipe something way out into the middle, that's what Philo just did. That's the shot you need right there.
Perfect shot.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, Brody hit kind of an early tree, it looked like. Super looking to follow Philo's shot.
See, and that'll work if it gets around that fence.
Did he skip off the fence?
It looked like it. I don't know. The spectators, I mean, they're protected, but you saw them moving back there.
Yeah. It's hard not to flinch, right? And Sexton landed on a forehand roller.
Oh, I really like that. I really like it. It should work all the way down the hill and to the left, and as long as he's not in front of those trees that are deep into the fairway, I think he's going to have a good look.
Hey, they watched for a long time, and now they're clapping. That's a good sign.
The gallery approves.
Exactly. Always a good thing. Unless you're in Europe.
Paul took that same line as Philo. That's common. That's where you want to be.
Yep. Looks like that was a Star Destroyer. Brody's 2nd shot after hitting an early-ish tree. Looking to get around this corner.
Yeah, and he's tracking towards the basket. Maybe a little short left, but he's about on it.
Gotcha. Paul's 2nd shot. See the bucket right there. Just throwing a hyzer at it, as pros will do if you let them.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Most predictable shot off.
Exactly.
Where did I hear that before? Oh, that's right. From you on Central Coast Disc Golf.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I would say, if you're going to try to throw a rock somewhere, would you give it loft or would you throw it straight at it? And the answer was you would give it some loft.
Yes.
Just like Super did right there with his disc. And Nate, looks like he finished out to the right, D?
Yeah, he just barely cleared those trees I was talking about and has pretty clean up shot.
Mm-hmm. And if you give Nate a clean forehand, he's going to put it pretty close.
That's
Just like
nice.
that. Yeah. And Philo, what a drive, Derek.
Oh, yeah. What do you think? Was that a gator, maybe?
That second shot right there?
Yeah.
I don't know if Philo throws gators. He might, but I've never seen one in this bag.
Oh, okay.
Brody?
Yeah, Brody. Way to
Fist
finish,
pump.
buddy.
Yeah, don't work. And Super for his birdie. All right.
Soup.
Yeah, buddy. Looks like he might finish on a star frame here.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
You know, we saw him finish on a star frame here before, and it'd be great to do it again. Everyone's, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're putting while everyone's walking around. Yeah, we got this.
And that's Paul for the win right there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Unless he took like a 10 on this hole, it was pretty well secured.
Not a ton of drama. And Nate makes his birdie, and Philo's going to make his birdie as well. Great way to finish.
Yeah, that's a good feeling.
Yep, and there it is, your 2015 West Coast Disc Golf champion, Paul McBeth, by 6 strokes. Philo coming in second, Nate third. Feldberg sneaking up there.
Yeah, Feldberg was sneaky. He got picked up in the RV, and then he was actually upset that Brody shot so well early on. He was like, "Oh, I gotta make up some strokes."
He has to beat his lattice 64 protege.
Yes.
Yeah. They both have that Swedish style, so that's kind of funny.
They do, yeah.
Cool, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Peter Mars, thank you for filming, the editing. Tons of awesome work there. Derek, thanks for filming the first round.
Yeah, thanks to Jeff Sporer at West Coast Disc Golf. The guy's awesome. He does such great work out here. And like we said, if you see him out there, say what's up. Tell him you're a fan of West Coast Disc Golf.
He had a kid today, too.
He did. Congratulations, Jeff. Welcome
Jeff
to the club.
Yeah, give him a high five. I'm sure he'll be tired, though.
Give him a cup of coffee or a Red Bull. Give him one of those.
Yeah, seriously. But look like a pretty cute kid. They don't always come out cute. So congrats on that one.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. And we'll catch you around.
Thanks for watching.